You know those people you trusted, opened up to, or even relied on, and it completely let you down? Today I want to share a personal story, break down how to recognize it, and talk about protecting your energy so you don't give it to the wrong people who don't deserve it. Thank ya. I make sure y'all feel this shit through the screen. Thank ya.
Everything said on this podcast is strictly for vibes and entertainment. Don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze it. And definitely don't try to make it deeper than it is. Nobody's being exposed. Nobody's being subbed. If the shoe fits, lace it up. But that's on you. Also, please don't take advice from someone sitting on their bed with a mic. Be smart. Stay safe. Enjoy this episode.
Just me sitting on my bed talking to you like we've been friends. Hello, it's me again, Muna Karim, and here I am bringing you Dopest Discreet Things. Today is episode 9, When Saying No Feels Good. Enjoy. If you're new here, what's up? And if you are a returning listener, what's up? Because that means you like it. I appreciate y'all. If you don't know, now you know. You will know. I do my podcast in segments. So we will be starting with segment 1, which is the betrayal that opened my eyes. We're going to start off with a story time, and then we're going to dive into the next segments. And y'all know how this go. If you don't know how this go, you will eventually learn to know how this go. Okay, so when it comes to these story times, I don't like using people's real names, so we're gonna have to make up a name for this person. We're gonna name him Mac. So me and Mac met at a job that we both started working at. You know, certain people when you meet, y'all just end up clicking or getting close like real quick. It wasn't that quick, but it was, we worked together every day, like every other day, every day we seen each other. Basically, when I was out on the shift, Mac was on the shift. Like, you see them, you see me, vice versa. So, skip. And when I say skip, trust me, I'm not skipping nothing. That's just my way of trying to remember. So, long story short, me and Mac started working at the same job. We got close, really close. And in this time span, it was like a lot. It was a long time span. I just like really quick. So, started working together. Me and Mac got close. We even started hanging out outside of the job. Mind you, this was it was like high schoolish. And then me and Mac started catching feelings for each other, so we started dating. Ain't wrong. You don't know somebody for real, until you really, I don't even think being around somebody for so long, you would know them. You would know them to an extent, but to actually know somebody, like to know what they're thinking, like, I don't know, it gets deeper than what it is. It was just crazy. I started peeping more things with Mac, but me at that young age, I was trying to blindside it. Long story short, this person did me the worst way. Like, I'm talking worse. Like, I trusted this person deeply, Mac, and then they completely let me down. Like I said, Mac took advantage of me in the most disgusting way you could think. Let me not say you could think, because y'all probably over there thinking it is crazy. It is crazy. So go ahead. It's the kind of disappointment that stays with you, and it's like you kind of rethink who you let in your life from there on out. So now I'm really cautious of who I let in my life, I wouldn't even say waste my time, or who I let have my time. That moment when all that stuff happened with me and, what did I name this person? With me and Mac, it was just like a alarm going off in my head. Like, sometimes the people that's closest to you are capable of cutting you the deepest. I heard this one quote, and it was like, it doesn't matter who stabs you. How does it go? I know. It was like, it doesn't matter who stabs you. Oh, it doesn't hurt to get stabbed. What hurts is when you turn around and see who stabbed or who's stabbing you. I forgot whose quote that was, but I heard it somewhere. That right there is exactly how I felt in that moment. I'm like, you out of all people, Mac? I could laugh now. But back then, that shit was not funny. Nothing was funny. It's still not funny to this day, because that shit still affects me to this day. But I don't let it affect me how it affected me once it happened, when it was fresh. I feel like that's why saying no, protecting your boundaries, and all that can feel good. But sometimes people saying no makes them feel bad, and that leads me back to when I was younger. Like I said, I'm 22. So when I say when I was younger, I mean like high school days. People could, I would say it out loud, because it's true. People could do that, like the little manipulation shit with me, all this other shit. 'Cause I had no shit about manipulating. I have a pure heart. Good intentions always with anybody. So it's like you trying to come in my life and manipulate me. I don't know shit about manipulation. I don't grow up around people that manipulate me. My family don't manipulate me. My mom, my sister, none of that. I grew up in a good home. So for you to manipulate me, that's new to me. I don't know how to take that. So I'm gonna keep trying and trying and trying and trying and trying and trying with you until I get over it. As that kept happening with not just one person, but a lot of people that came in my life, I would start to notice, oh shit, I'm being manipulated. No, thank ya. Get that shit away from me. Mac and all these other people, keep it away. Now you can't manipulate me. You can't do any of that narcissistic shit. Any of that shit. I feel like you being able to say no, like I said, is protecting your boundaries, protecting your peace, and it feels good. And not only that, it's not about being cold, it's about survival in this world, because you only got you at the end of the day. People treat you like shit, let them go. People try to manipulate you and you see that, let them go. People call you out your name, regardless if it's a friend or a relationship, let them go. Somebody does something that hurts your feelings, let them go. I don't give a fuck. I used to be the person that give people like excuses, like we're just human, we fuck up. People know that's to an extent. Please be with me when I say that. That's to an extent. People know what they're doing. If somebody's constantly hurting your feelings and they know it and all they can say is, duh, I apologize, I'm sorry. Just shut the fuck up, nigga. Shut the fuck up. You're not sorry. You're not sorry enough. So take that shit and shove it up your ass. Like, literally. I don't want to hear that shit. Because my mind, and I be trying to tell myself, like, people don't think like you. I think before I do shit. Especially with my friends, my family, anybody. I think about other people's feelings. I put myself in their shoes. Would this hurt this person if I do it? Yeah, alright, don't do it. It's that simple. So that's why in my mind, I think when somebody does something to me and it hurts my feelings, that's my thought process on it. So I'm like, okay, you did that shit, you thought about it, you did it, and then you thought I was going to take you back as a friend. Fuck you. Shove it up your ass, like I said. With me and Mac, I did spend days when it was like, I don't even want to say what it is because it might trigger a lot of people. So I would just say when it happened, I had spent days replaying that shit in my head so many times, and that shit would make me break down. Now I can talk about it without breaking down. Damn, that's crazy. I never talked about it out loud. The only time I talked about it out loud was with somebody close to me, and that's it. Never bring her back up. Other than that, I would just talk to God. I kept replaying it in my head, wondering why I didn't see that coming. But it's like, what, that specifically, it's like you would never see something like that coming. So I was in shock, definitely shocked. These were moments I wanted to reach out to Mac, but it's like I knew that I would undo everything I was trying to protect, which was my peace, my boundaries, and basically standing on that no contact. I thought I could not do no contact and not stand on my shit, on my words. Maybe I did. It was hard as fuck, but I did. I just feel like it's wild how one person can have you question the way you trust people from there on out. Basically for the rest of your life. It shifts everything on how you trust people, how you look at people. Overthinking if this person is coming in your life to fuck it up or be a blessing. Like, nigga, what do you want from me? You never know somebody's true intentions, but people do be snitching on themselves, so just listen. When people talk, you let them talk. You will eventually know why they're in your life based off people's actions too. Like I said, somebody's coming in your life and fucking it up, and you find yourself not at peace or not as much peace as you was before they arrived. Get them going. And it's different for somebody that's coming in your life and changing it for the better. Like, friends, relation, anything, work, anything. Now that you will feel it in your body. That's it for segment 1, the betrayal that opened my eyes. Basically me telling y'all a mini story time of me and Mac and how that person betrayed me down to the ground. Segment 2 is recognizing the red flags. Red flags can be that friend that only calls when they need something. It could be someone who shows up when it's only fun stuff going on but disappears on you when actual life really hits. It can be the conversation that leaves you drained, the phone call that leaves you drained, the people that leave you drained, That's like literally red flags in itself. People that leave you drained instead of uplifting you, get them going. You're constantly pouring into somebody and they're not pouring into you. It's like I was saying in my other episode, it's like I pour into other people and they never reciprocated. I'm not asking nobody to reciprocate shit, but it's just like common sense. You call me your friend, I call you my friend. Treat me like a friend. This is an empty cup. This is a full cup. This is you. This is that person that just keep coming in life when they need something or whatever. They keep coming to you. You pouring some of your whatever is in your cup. You pouring in their cup. But mind you, their cup is empty. So while you're pouring in their cup, your cup is going down. You was at 100%, now you at 80. Every time you keep pouring in their cup, you give them like 10 to 20%. Now they cup at 100 and your cup at 5%. You're gonna be drained as fuck. That's literally how I can put it to y'all so y'all can like picture it. Like that one friend that just keep coming to you only not to hang out, not to catch up on, like not to go get a drink, not to get some dinner. All they come to you about is their problems. And it got to a point where I just told that person to go to God. They didn't like hearing that though. And that's when I knew nobody can help that motherfucker. I had to go. Like, I'm like, yeah, you don't want to go to God. That's who I go to. So I'm not one to push God on somebody, but it's just like people talk to me about their problems. I'm like, go to God. I can help you, but only to an extent. He's the one that helps me, so of course I'm gonna give you that advice. You coming to me for advice, I'm gonna tell you, go to him. People be showing you their red flags. Like I said, it could be subtle, but I've been there. I ignored my gut a lot. I ignored my gut so many times I can count because I didn't want to believe the signs. Like I said, I wanted to be blindsided so damn bad and give people the benefit of the doubt. And where the fuck did that get me? No motherfucking where. Drained, back to square one. And I had to always tell myself, I used to ask God, like, is this person a real true friend? Is this person in my corner for real? I'm like, wait, if I have to ask that out loud to anybody, that's your answer right there. If a friend was being a friend, you wouldn't even be thinking about, is this my real friend? Or if a friend was treating you like a real friend, you wouldn't be thinking, is this my friend? Or no. So you having them thoughts, it's like something is going on for you to have those thoughts and think that way. So you need to evacuate immediately. You might not want to, because you might think, oh, I won't find nobody, or la la la. You don't want to be lonely. You're not ever lonely. I feel like real ones and real friends don't make you wonder. And once you accept that, you start to see how much of your peace you've been sacrificing to people who never deserved it in the first place. That's literally it. Although you might not want to, it's gonna be hard to leave certain people alone because that's how you feel. Like you don't want to be alone, like I said, but they gotta go. That was it for segment 2. Segment 3 is when saying no feels good. Dang ya. I want to say, here's the truth. Your peace is your own responsibility. You don't owe anyone your energy, your forgiveness, for your time if they don't deserve it. Saying no doesn't make you rude. It makes you free. For me, it started back in May of 2022. Like I said, that's around a time where me and Mac stopped talking for real. Like, I cut it off, and that was a hard part. It was so freaking hard, y'all. I can finally breathe now. It's been 24. It's been 4 years. What the fuck? I was about to be 19 because my birthday is like in the middle of my birthday is in June, so I was about to be 19. I was 18. As I was feeling the fear and the guilt of going no contact with Mac, I also felt relief. I don't think y'all understand. Like it felt amazing, but at the same time it was hurt. Like, I was hurt, but I was like, yes, like you're finally doing it, you're doing it. And one day you will look back. I even wrote that in my journal. Like, one day you will look back and you will just be able to breathe and look at me now. That is crazy. No, that is really crazy to me. That is crazy. That's crazy. That's all I can say. That's crazy. And I remember, like, man, this shit was a journey. It's like not even a journey. Like, damn. It is a journey. What the fuck am I talking about? This shit was a journey. It's been like 4 years going on. I'm 22. Like, I'm an adult. what are you talking about right now? Like, oh my gosh. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself. Thank you, God, because God, only God knows. Only God knows, literally. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all because that actually has to do with Max. Like I said, we met at a job. We had got close and then started dating, but it was like a time span. It was not just like in a month or 2 months. Hell no. Like, we actually got to know each other, as I thought. It was later down the line. I never asked Mac about their beliefs, so when I stopped talking to Mac, all that stuff, all the red flags, everything was rushing back to me like a quick flash. So long story short, Mac didn't believe in God. I did not know that shit. I did not know that shit. So it was at the end. It was at the very, very end. Because me, like when I meet people, I'm thinking everybody just believe in God. That's another thing. I was younger. I just thought everybody believed in God. Everybody knew who God was. Regardless of what God you believe in, I just know you believe in a God. I'm thinking Mac believe in God. We don't even gotta talk about that topic. Because in my mind, it's just an automatic thing. Everybody I met before Mac and after Mac believe in God. So I'm like, okay. Mac was like, I don't believe in God, la la la. Okay, I don't believe in God too. I don't know why the fuck. I don't know what the fuck possessed me to say that shit or like act on it as if I didn't. But deep down, I knew I did, and I to this day I do. I'm trying to tell y'all, please don't judge me. Like, and that's when I started. That's when I started believing whoever you hang around, you start to become. It was certain shit that Mac would do. I would start doing, like smoking. And let me tell you this, when Mac did what they did to me, I felt like my life was like, you know how at the end of a movie it starts to go dark? It was dark. Everything was dark. Everything was so fucked. I didn't even know who to go to. Came back in my room. I went to sleep. Woke up. I'm thinking this shit a dream. Like, that shit didn't just happen to me. What the fuck? Went to sleep, woke up, I felt 20 times worse. When I tell you I dropped to my knees and I just start praying. Like, I don't think y'all understand. I don't understand, y'all. I don't understand. I just start praying, crazy praying. Like, I was talking to God. I said, God, I'm so sorry. I believe in you. Like, I don't know what. I wasn't cussing in my prayer, but it was like, actually I was, but I'm like, I'm sorry. After I kept like cussing, I was like, I'm sorry. I was like, I don't know why the fuck. I was so mad at myself. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry for cussing, and I'm sorry. I'm just so sorry. When I tell you, I felt like somebody was in my I feel his presence. Why am I getting so loud? Not even somebody. I felt God's presence in this motherfucker. Okay? Yo, y'all wouldn't understand. Like, I'm finna cry again. Like, bro, like, oh my gosh, bro. That shit was the best. I been knew before God was real. I don't know what. I'm like, I'm never gonna let somebody switch my thought of my mind of, like, I'm never gonna, what, like, oh my gosh. And I taught myself it's okay to say no to people without giving them an explanation. Nigga, no is no. That's the sentence. No. Like, I don't have to explain shit. I don't have to explain why I said no. None of that. It's gonna be that. It's gonna be no and no. Feel how you wanna feel. Literally everything. It's like a shift. A shift, like, it's like a little shift, like, and it feels so fucking good, to say no. So that's what I'm saying. So episode it is, be okay with saying no. It feels good to say no. Don't be shy to say no. And if you're a people pleaser, cut that shit the fuck loose. I'm not gonna say it again. Literally, people pleasing ain't gonna do shit for you but drain the fuck out of you and stress you the fuck out, because none of these people give a fuck about pleasing you. But like I said, if you're listening right now and you're struggling to walk away, know that you're not alone. And saying no is hard, but peace feels way more better than people pleasing. Like I said, if you people please, cut that shit the fuck out. We are now on Apple Podcasts, so you can stream me there if that's something that works best for you. This is the Dopest Discreet Podcast. I am your host, Muna Karim, and I will see you in episode 10. Bye.